Hey y'all, in my last video I said planning was done and the real grind was about to begin. Well, here it is. Before I spend another single dollar on displays or decorations, I have to take the vibe that I came up with to see if it's actually going to work. So today I'm set up my tent in the backyard to turn that mood board into a practical blueprint. This is where my concept meets reality, and it's where a lot of rookie mistakes are made. So let's figure this out. And if it starts raining, you see me run. We've had some terrible weather. We have had flood warnings and everything here. I live on the East Coast. Luckily, I live near the ocean, so when the tide goes out, so will the rainwater. So if we have any flooding, it won't last but a couple of hours, hopefully. So that's lucky for the community anyway. So let's get started and figure this tent out. Okay, so the tent is up. A 10 by 10 square doesn't sound like much, but this is my entire world for the day of the market. The first thing I'm doing is just standing in here. So how is the customer going to walk in? Where do their eyes go? This is what you can't feel from a sketch. And I know I want that cozy, modern, inviting vibe, but that has to translate into a physical layout. I'm mapping out where my main table will go, leaving enough room for people to walk in and not feel trapped. I was thinking I was going to do a U shape with my point of sale in the back between the two tables, but now I'm thinking an L shape with my point of sale over toward the side, out of the way, and that way people won't be in the center so much. They can go along the side and along the back. It seems to me like that may be more efficient. So my tables are about 6 feet long and a little over 2 feet wide. So I'm using painter's tape. You can see that I've marked out some on this rug to mark out where potential shelving units and displays could live. This step is crucial because it stops me from buying things that are too big or too small and just don't fit the flow. I'm thinking about height, creating different levels to draw the eyes up from the table. So back in the journal, I'm not just sketching a layout, I'm making a list. What size table do I need? Because I'm going to need one more. How many shelves am I going to need for card displays? And do I need grid walls? I don't think so. But this is shopping list for my booth, and getting it right now will save me so much money and stress later. And so that's a wrap on the first real day of the grind. The tent has been up. I've lived in the space for a bit, and my journal now has a detailed layout and a shopping list based on actual measurements, not just the idea. The vibe now has a blueprint. It feels like a huge step. Having a plan for the physical space makes everything feel more real. Now I know exactly what I'm looking for. In the next video, we're taking this list and hitting the internet and the stores to start sourcing all the displays, tables, and materials to bring this booth to life. It's time to start spending some money. Yikes. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the hunt. Thanks for watching.